down to brass tacks, gentlemen.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's just cut the crap and get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
But let's get to brass tacks here.
Randy.
Welcome back, everybody. It is the Brass Tacks Podcast, episode 58, and it is a beautiful day. Coming back again. We've got all kinds of crazy shit lined up for you today, so I hope you're ready. As always, we are live every Saturday, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. West Coast. You can call in live on Podbean. You can call in live, I think we can use Discord. If you know my personal number, you can always use that too. I've always got that hooked up. But thank you for joining us again. Thank you for everybody who's checking us out live right now. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a great day.
Do you think low pan was maybe misunderstood?
What do you mean by that?
Well, what if the movie's one thing, but what if Kurt Russell and his sidekick, I don't know, what was his name? I don't know.
Oh, the little skinny Asian dude?
Well, sure.
I forget his name. He was a ancillary character.
Yeah, well, kinda. Yeah, they were driving truck together or something, I don't know. But what if he was misunderstood?
Well,
I don't know, but what if...
How do you misunderstand world domination? You know what I mean?
But what if... Yeah, I get it. What if it was... Yes, it obviously was world domination, but what if there was a meaning behind it that Kurt Russell didn't know about?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I mean... Oh, wait. Also, we should state we're your hosts, Rick and Adam. My name is Rick. And that's Adam across the desk from me there.
Sorry. I saw low pan. I had to bring it up.
I feel you. No, it's a good question. You always have to ask yourself that question because you never know. People are always trying to be edgy with their fucking scripts and stuff like that. So, they're always trying to sneak little hidden meanings and shit. Also, hello, Rabbi Redeye. Thank you for joining us. He says, hello, boys. Thanks for committing to a 3-hour show. I don't know about all that, but thank you for being here. But speaking of old fandoms like that, I know we were talking about the Karate Kid earlier. Have you watched Cobra Kai?
No.
Oh my God, you have to. I thought it was going to be the wackest thing on planet Earth, but I was hooked from the very first episode. It's nothing but like 80s metal, fucking muscle, or no, the lack of muscles, karate, fast fucking old cars and shit, and then you've got like telegraphed karate going on all over the place. There's all these beefs. There's all these karate beefs.
I get it.
You've never seen so many karate beefs, Adam. I'm telling you right now.
Look, beef, chicken, whatever, dude. I don't care. It's just fine, man. I don't know. I can't get into too many shows.
You don't get into any shows, dude.
Exactly. That's why you don't commit to any shows.
You need to because
without strong convincing over long periods of time.
Dog, it's so good. And there's all these callbacks to like different things that happened in Karate Kid.
Of course there is.
It's amazing, dude. 30-year-old karate beefs, Adam. You mean to tell me that doesn't interest you in the least?
No.
Come on.
How do you have a 30-year-old karate beef? They were in high school, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they were in high school.
Yes.
Okay, all this dramatic shit happens in high school. They're karate. They do some chops and leg sweeps and shit.
Fucking
fine.
Somebody gets kicked in the face.
Someone gets hit. Yeah, it's all very dramatic. You have Mr. Miyagi. He's probably dead maybe 2 years after you graduate high school. He's old, dude. He's making bonsai, trimming bonsais
he had some
and
time
shit.
after. He had some time after.
Yeah, well, fine.
He was alive.
Okay, well.
Rest in peace. Rest in power, Pat Morita.
Oh.
That's the actor's name.
Oh.
If you didn't know.
Okay.
Now you do know.
Wax on, dude.
Well, he got waxed off, apparently. But, dude, there's this fucking high school kid. His name's Shitlip, and then all of a sudden he starts taking Cobra Kai karate, and he gets a fucking mohawk and a bird tattoo.
Well, okay, I get that, but you kind of stalled the timeline of what I'm trying to establish here.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's simple, dude. So you got to think of yourself as these high school kids. Okay, you did some cool karate stuff, drama there.
Yeah.
You graduate high school and you fucking leave. That should be the end of the story. There's no beefs.
Well, supposedly there was an end to it until a certain series of events happens, and it reignites the karate beefs.
How does it reignite a karate beef from high school?
I'm telling you.
Shut up.
There's a hit and run. There's drunk driving. There's alcohol abuse, and then this realization that Cobra Kai needs to come back, and then Daniel LaRusso doesn't like that Cobra Kai's back because he thinks it's an evil form of karate, so he has to
evil form of karate.
Yeah, dude. There's karate beefs, Adam.
Why?
So Danny LaRusso has to fucking leave his luxury car lot that he runs with his wife, and he starts up the Miyagi karate again, and he reignites the karate beef. And there's kids beefing in high school. There's karate fights all over the place. And you've never seen so many people get away with assault and have 0 cops show up.
Well,
I don't know what's going on in California, but apparently it's a lawless state where karate is allowed to run rampant because that's all it is. It's just guys assaulting each other in public. And no one ever seems to get arrested except for when it fits the narrative of whatever the message behind the episode is. Like when there needs to be a real lesson learned, or somebody needs to take a deeper look into themselves. They'll pan to them in a jail cell, and then they realize, I've got to get more students. And then there's just more karate beef, dude. Every single episode leads into a new karate beef.
That makes no sense.
It's the greatest thing ever. You need to watch it.
Talk about assault. What about a pepper dude?
First one of the day, man. We're getting there.
They just need to shoot.
You want another one?
Call in if you got that joke.
Shut up. Let's get into bad news.
Well, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Okay, give me the bad news.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
This whole thing fucking sucks. I mean, this is the biggest pile of shit.
All right, so this week, our first bad news article. A Palmdale man is convicted for smearing his own semen on a coworker's belongings and has to register as a sex offender now.
I heard about this.
Yeah, pretty greasy, and especially when you find out what the motive is behind all of it. So that's him right there. I'm not going to play that loud ass retarded video that they put on there. I hate embedded videos on news sites. But so basically what happened was, a Palmdale man was convicted on Monday for assault and battery against a coworker at their La Palma office. Stevens Millen Castro is accused of putting his semen in a female colleague's jar of honey, water bottles, and smearing it onto her computer mouse.
Yeah.
So, and this is just one of the shorter articles I found on this. As you can imagine, all the fucking outlets just took this and ran with it. So it says his attorney argued that he acted out of revenge and not sexual gratification because the coworker filed an HR complaint against him after she rejected his advances.
What does the article, who's this from?
This is from,
I can't see it.
Oh, it's Los Angeles, some local station, CBS Los Angeles.
I can't see it.
What do you mean? Oh, it's just not showing up on the, Oh, I'm showing the OBS software. That's why. Hold on. Let me fix this so everyone can see it. Why wouldn't you say something sooner, you horse's ass?
Interrupt you?
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Come on, guy.
You smart ass. But yeah, so that's him right there, looking pretty greasy. And so getting back to what's being stated here, the attorney is trying to say that this was not, they're basically just trying to remove the sexual element of it, which for me is like impossible because the dude used his own semen, which meant he had to arouse himself, extract the semen because he's not pulling soft, I could imagine. And then he had to save it and like transfer it to another medium, which is just, that takes way too much thought. It's gross as shit. And basically the court was like, okay, that's horse shit. And so he has to register as a sex offender now. He's facing up to 2 years and 6 months in prison. And it looks like he's scheduled to be sentenced in early October.
I thought he wasn't. I thought they so the defense tried to run it as like it was about
it was
being
just
spiteful.
Payback. Yeah.
I mean, come on, with semen.
I mean, that's the
I
problem.
get there's a certain level of spite you could use with other bodily fluids, but semen, there's got to be a sexual element to it.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And I think that's why the judge was like, okay, that's horse shit. And so that it's, I forgive the pun, but it's stuck. The charge is stuck. It's horrendous.
They stunk.
Too. Yeah.
Smelled like bleach.
Ew. Yeah, it just smells like fuck it. Oh, it's a really gross smell. I hate that smell more than anything. But another article that I read, I know, like I'm smelling it all the time.
You got a hang up about this.
Yeah, it always ends up in an article of clothing, so eventually I'm going to have to come into contact with it.
That's a whole other thing, dude. Why are you wasting? Don't abuse your clothes. Don't abuse your clothes.
We're not going to reopen
dude.
We're not going to reopen that argument today. But another article that I read about this same dude, it gave witness testimony and also victim testimony, and the coworker of his said that she was taking sips of her water bottle and she realized that her water was like super cloudy.
No.
And that's what like prompted this whole investigation, because apparently this investigation, this whole thing occurred like last year. So the cops had to gather enough evidence to suggest that this is in fact what he was doing. So like he had to have continuously been doing it. And it's just gross as shit to think that this woman was just minding her own business at work, typing away on the keyboard, whatever the fuck, taking sips of water. And then you realize once it's already in you that your coworker put his own semen in your water, and then like it ends up in the honey.
How'd he get it in the water?
That's
how'd he get it in the honey? What is he? He got vials of this?
That's what I don't know. That's what I want to know more of.
What's the mechanics of this? Because that's a lot of effort. You're going to come into this certain device or something to store it, so you can then at some time
later juncture.
Yeah, like ghost around and then squirt it in her honey. When?
But that's the psychotic part of this all, is the fact that it took so much of that planning.
Is he coming in early? Is he coming in? Is he staying later?
All we know is he's coming, dude.
Well,
sorry.
That's true.
But you're right. He had to have some kind of receptacle, right, to have the transfer.
Look at
go down.
the effort he's putting. So receptacle. Also putting in extra time. He's putting in extra time to do this.
Maybe he diluted it. He put some water in it, diluted his semen, so it was for a quick transfer. Because you can't
this is
sit
even
there.
furthering my argument. He's diluting his cum. Even we'll add that as an element.
It's either way you
cum
look
addition.
at it, it's disgusting.
Like your cum delusion, so you're storing it so you can spray it, and then you're coming into work early or staying late to drop this stuff inside her whatever stuff.
Yeah, and then smearing it on the mouse too.
Yes.
How do you not notice there's cum on your? Well, I guess she did notice there's cum on her mouse, so that's why they knew that there was cum on the mouse.
I guess he was staring at her and stuff.
I bet you
all the time.
They probably had to have like a forensics guy come in there and test multiple objects for semen, and that's how they found out. So like, what about the objects they didn't find? You know, there's probably more semen around that office. What?
What if this is some? This is theoretical. It's not true. But what if the woman had a relationship with this guy?
Yeah.
And was being spiteful. And she was being spiteful. And then so they'd have sex and she'd take his condoms and drop them in the vials and squirt it into her own stuff.
I mean, all right,
I guess there'd be other chemicals.
That's so involved. Yeah. There was lube and traces of latex.
Yeah. I mean, this guy's a fucking creep, dude. How is this even possible?
Well, it's just that the thing is that it is possible and it's happening right below our
Why? But that's my point is like, why is he putting this effort into this?
Because he's a sociopath, man. What do you think? He's putting his seed in people's things that they consume out of spite and revenge.
Right. But say that thought may venture through your head or something.
Yeah.
If that came through my head, I'd be like, no, I'm not doing that. It takes too long. Like,
no, we laugh about it.
It's too much work.
Well, that's the thing too. We can't say rightfully what we would or wouldn't do in certain situations because of that laziness. You and I have a specific type of laziness that prevents us from doing a lot of shit. Do you know how many fist fights would you and I have already gotten in with other people if we were like 18 or 20 hanging out?
Oh.
You know what I mean? Just from the
Probably
bullshit
15.
we've run into.
I would say at least 15.
But now in our early 30s, we just go, and we just talk about how much we want that person to die later on.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's one of those situations.
You just move on from it. What are you going to do?
I think I think you and I can take it on faith, though, that we probably wouldn't ever, pull our own cum out and put it in people's consumables.
Right.
Nor would I deface property like fucking smearing it on a mouse. That's just weird. How do you think you're not going to get caught?
Well, what is he, dabbing it on a cloth and then putting it on all of her stuff? Why is he doing this?
I don't know, dude.
If that person's doing that, they have to put them like into jail and like do some kind of, there's something going on with that.
Yeah.
If you're putting that much work into fucking someone, like some weird vengeful.
Yeah, it seems like a sexual hate crime.
Yeah.
It is very odd. But then again, what do we know?
We're stone cold feminists here, and we're calling you out.
Preach.
So moving on, we've got a dentist in Alaska who extracted a tooth on a hoverboard and was subsequently sentenced to 12 years in prison. Which is, I mean, which you would think that's kind of a crazy, it seems excessive, the sentencing or what have you. But at the end of the day, these are people who can make a mistake and cost you your life.
Dentists?
Yeah, I mean, it happens from time to time. And especially, I mean, if they're riding hoverboards and shit. But basically what happened was, thank you. An Alaska dentist who extracted a patient's tooth while riding on a hoverboard has been sentenced to 12 years behind bars for that stunt and other really bad crimes. I can't believe they wrote that.
Did they put that in the article?
Dude, your guess is as good as mine, but it just goes to show you, like, this is what we've been saying all along, people. These people are so fucking cheesy. They have no idea what's going on in society. And I will say, at least this seems to be a small alteration from your normal cut and paste journalism that you see throughout all these outlets.
Yeah.
At least, I guess, at the end of the day, I'm over here bitching, but at the same time, I would rather see a cheesy joke than the same article with the same verbiage on every outlet.
Yeah, I mean, but what cheese are we talking? Are we talking extra sharp? Then yeah, provolone, you got to go.
This is going to be a turkey-heavy episode, dude.
Come on.
If you're watching us live right now, please drop a like on the video. Give us a subscribe or a follow or whatever. But anyway, this doctor's name is Seth Lookhart, and he was sentenced on Monday in Anchorage Superior Court on dozens of charges that stemmed from actions that ranged from his scooting antics to Medicaid fraud and removing a patient's teeth without their permission.
Okay, so scooting was the least of this guy's problems.
It seems like it was on the low list of priorities.
He just happened to be scooting, trying to do a surgery or whatever. But
yeah, this guy's a fuckboy, either way you look at it. So it says he was convicted back in January on charges of reckless endangerment, illegally practicing dentistry, and medical assistance fraud. In reviewing all of this over and over again, I have this visceral response. You darn near killed some people, Judge Michael Wolverton said in handing down the sentence. There's a picture of him. Yeah, I've got a video of the hoverboard incident.
What is he doing?
The court heard testimony at his trial from patient Veronica Wilhelm, who was sedated when he was recorded performing her tooth extraction on a hoverboard in July 2016. In the cell phone video, Lookhart can be seen riding away from the procedure with his hands triumphantly in the air. And this guy just looks like a run-of-the-mill douchebag. Like, he can either talk about sports or weather, but he doesn't really have much else going on. He allegedly texted a video of this stunt to at least 8 people, joking that it was a new standard of care. Oh boy,
he's probably on coke, dude. That's what someone on coke would do. That sounds like, you know what I'm saying? Like a dentist that decided to start doing coke. Like, that's what he would do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on a scooter. Hey, that's coke brain. You know what I mean? That's like. Can I do surgery?
You feel like you're on top of the world. You're
Maybe
untouchable.
I could do surgery on this fucking whatever hoverboard.
You're right. That's exactly the type of ignorant confidence that cocaine gives you.
That's cocaine brain, dude.
You're 100% right. But this is just
allegedly. I don't know if he's taking cocaine. But.
Well, the thing that fucks me up is, like, are they still statistically like the highest percentage of physicians that off themselves? You know, that
I don't know.
Adage.
I know it's tough for them to get disability insurance,
right? And it's just that's the thing, is I never understood why that was, like, why that statistic or that stereotype was always being said about dentists, like they kill themselves at an alarming rate. But I don't know if it takes hoverboard scooting and cocaine and shit like that to get through your daily routine, you probably need to consider a different profession. But this is costing this guy 12 fucking years.
I know.
Which is just insane.
That's a heavy-handed ruling.
It is. It is. But I mean, that's the thing. You can't have buttholes like this on hoverboards, extracting people's teeth. And like, I mean, if you fall with the drill and smack somebody's lips, that's unacceptable. You know what I mean? I'm not even talking life or death. You know, recently I've had all this stupid dental work done. And what happened to me during one of my visits, which really sucked, and the dentist was really apologetic about it, so I was cool with it. But when he was drilling one of my teeth, the drill bit went through and it like carved my lip up pretty good. And it fucking hurt, dude. Like it really pissed me off. So if shit like that can happen when they're just standing on their own 2 feet, you know, a hoverboard is like, come on, man. You could take an eye out or some shit.
Maybe your dentist's on opiates.
I think everyone's
He's doing the
opiates.
opposite.
I think literally everyone's on opiates.
I don't think I'm on an opiate.
Rabbi Redeye says it's like Steve Martin's character in Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, sure.
It's just terrifying though. Like if you're sedated, you don't have any control over what's going on and shit.
Well, rest in power, Rick Moranis, dude.
Did he die?
No.
Did Rick Moranis die?
Maybe he's not dead.
See, this is fucking Logan's off again today because he had to work and he had to work his real job. But that's when he would come in. So if anyone wants to Google whether or not Rick Moranis is dead, go ahead and pop that in the chat for us. In the meantime, we're going to watch this video of this dentist on a hoverboard.
This dentist is performing a tooth extraction. The patient is sedated. But look at his feet. He's standing on a hoverboard. That's right, a hoverboard. When he's done, he rides off, zipping down the hallway of his dental office with arms raised in triumph. Dr. Seth Lookhart, who practices in Anchorage, Alaska, was apparently so pleased
he looks like
with
a
his
creep
hoverboard
too.
surgery, he texted the video to 8 people. We showed the video to New York City.
I hate seeing dentist shit.
I was shocked when I saw that. It was so unprofessional and unethical of what this doctor did.
Now this dentist is on trial for Medicaid fraud and endangering his patients. This patient claims Lookhart botched the job on him while he was under sedation.
Where's my 14?
Oh no.
You know, where are they? You know, what happened?
What?
The dentist denies the fraud.
Oh no, look at this bitch's lips.
Suspended. As for the woman he was working on, she says if the dentist had
There is nothing worse than those horrendous looking collagen lips.
Oh no, dude.
I can't stand a bitch walking around looking like a catfish or like looking like a carp. It's like, why do people, like humans in general, fall for this whole plastic surgery, let's try to cheat death thing and look like we're younger than we are? Why is that still programmed in our heads? You'd rather look ridiculous like that than just age like a natural human ages?
Yeah. Well, some people don't age very well, probably either.
I think most people don't age very well. So if you're the majority of bad-looking, gross people, the unbangables, then yeah, whatever, dude. Just, I don't know, fucking just exist. Who cares?
Yeah. Well, Rick Moranis is still alive, by the way.
Oh yes, thank you, Rabbi. He did a commercial with Ryan Reynolds recently.
What about Rick Astley, dude?
Rick Astley's still alive. He
you see what I know he's still
Oh, okay. I thought that's what you were asking. My bad.
You see what he's doing?
No, what's he doing? Oh, is he doing the concerts?
He did some kind of song recently, covered some song.
I saw that. Wait, didn't I send you that?
No.
I'm pretty sure I sent you that, unless you sent it to me and I could just be wrong. It's not like I'm not eating edibles hand over fist all the time.
No, I don't think so.
Like a tough boy. So yeah, let's get this carp-faced bitch off the screen here. What?
We're stone cold feminists here, and we're calling you out.
Well, you shouldn't be fish shaming, first of all.
Yeah, that's true.
You're shaming those fish, dude?
Fish lives matter.
Well, how do you think those carp feel?
Fuck carp.
Talking about
I don't feel bad for
their
any
lips
fish.
look like that chick's lips?
I'll never feel
those
bad.
Those carp are offended.
just give it up.
Oh, okay.
Give it up. All right, so let's see. Oh yeah, so we haven't done this segment in a while, and I'm going to bring it back now because I found a prime candidate for it. So without further ado, let's get into Bologna Boi.
Bologna Boys.
All right, so this week it's going to get a little gross with the Bologna Boi. And I have Skylar to thank for this one. My roommate and childhood bestie, Skylar, showed me last night this disgusting fucking video. And I immediately knew this was something I needed to share with the world and you, Adam. So this gentleman here, let me pop this over so we can all see.
Go on there.
This guy does a variety of gross things around the internet, and he's just this old fucking gross looking white trash guy. And in this video in particular, he does something especially gross. So he's got a finger injury. Like he slammed his finger into something, like something happened to his fingernail. And that's all I'll say about the video. We're just going to go ahead and jump right into it.
I can already see bad fingernails, but...
Yeah. It's going to get a whole lot worse, dude.
Good afternoon, YouTubers.
So for our listeners that are just listening and not watching live, this man is an old beat-down white trash guy in an old beat-down white trash truck, and he's vaping heavy clouds.
Crazy Vapor's back.
The Crazy Vapor.
About a month ago, I had my hand slammed in a door. Pretty hard. It damaged this nail quite a bit.
He's showing his gross fingernails to the camera.
Damaged this nail a hell of a lot.
His ring finger on his right hand is black.
And it's the day that the nail comes off.
He's ripping fat clouds. He's about to rip his nail off.
See, it's pretty loose. So we're gonna go ahead and rip it off.
Oh my god, okay. He just fucking took his fingernail off.
It doesn't look like there was much taken.
Oh god.
Looks like it just fell off, basically.
It just, oh, look at the fucking underside of that.
Yeah, a strong breeze took that off.
Oh. Oh, no. Okay. He's putting his fucking dead, ripped off fingernail into the mouth hole of his vape rig.
Look, normally would I be concerned with this? Yes. But you look at that guy, you're like, look, he's really healthy, so he'll be fine.
You think that's
he clearly has all of his teeth, you know?
Yeah. It's really bad.
He'll be fine.
This is par for the course, you think, for his life?
He probably has a great immune system, you know?
Well, like I said, this guy, he does all manner of gross shit on the internet. But so yeah, he's putting his dead fucking gross fingernail into the mouth hole of his vape rig. He's pushing it down in there. He's really concentrating. And okay, he's hammering it down in there farther with a flathead screwdriver. Oh no, and now he's vaping it. Ugh. Dude, what? Okay, what the fuck is his problem, dude? Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that, and why would you show people that? Like that. Initially, I was fucking grossed out by this, but now I'm just kind of pissed off that I like. What the fuck does he think he's doing?
He knows what he's doing.
Does he? No, does he? He's blowing fat fingernail clouds in his stupid truck?
No, he doesn't know what he's doing. I don't know, man.
Oh my god. What a piece of shit.
Does it look like he's got his life together? All right.
Tastes like peanut butter.
Does he not have teeth either?
Tastes like yes, he does not have teeth. You could tell.
You know that doesn't taste like peanut butter.
You smoke those too, dude.
You know it doesn't taste like peanut butter.
Well, of course it doesn't taste like. Well, I don't know. Maybe he's like, I don't know. But some organic peanut butter or something.
It's just okay. So this, let me see real quick. This video has like 26,000 views. So I guess you would imagine it would probably get more, but it didn't. So that just goes to show you even more. Like, all right, so not even a crazy crowd by YouTube standards is watching this particular video. So why is he doing this? And also, as I'm saying this, is he wearing a fucking Broncos shirt? Is this a Colorado guy?
Maximize it. I can't tell.
Hold on. Oh, whoops. There we go.
I was wondering that.
That looks like an old Broncos shirt, dude. If he's one of ours, we need to throw him back.
Well, it's an old Broncos squirt, dude.
But there's a fucking middle-aged man in. Well, actually, who knows what drugs he's on? He could be like 28.
He's 17.
Some damn good genes. He's just a byproduct of cousin fucking. This guy's rough, man. But like, all right, you know.
Yes, he is rough. Yes.
So another thing, I didn't pull any videos of this yet. So maybe if there's one readily available, I'll pull it up. But this led me down a vaping
cloud.
A vape, yeah, it led me into a vape cloud. But it led me down a rabbit hole of shit that people vape, because apparently this is like a phenomena that's crazing the vape nation.
No, it's not. And
people are just choosing gross shit to vape, and they're doing it at an alarming rate, and they're posting videos of it. And so when I first saw this video, when Skylar showed it to me, I noticed in the right-hand corner in YouTube, the next thing was vaping cum. And this video was uploaded 4 months ago. And like I said, I haven't watched it yet.
Dude.
I don't know if it's a troll or not. So like, and there's multiple cum vaping videos.
What?
Yeah, there's not just one guy. So I'm gonna play the original and see if this if he actually can prove that it's semen, because I'm actually very concerned that enough people, like, this is something that's happening on the internet, like it's happening too much, and I don't know exactly what kind of health effects. You know, like, you're not supposed to inhale your own cum, I'd imagine.
No,
you're not supposed to atomize it anyway. But without further ado, I guess we'll take a couple of minutes to check this out and see if this guy's actually vaping his own cum, because it is the internet, and there's like 40-something thousand views on this, so it's, who knows. But this guy already looks like a straight up alpha. So for our listeners, this guy is just like some fat ginger kid with dark round sunglasses on indoors, and supposedly he's going to vape his own semen.
This took 3 loads,
approximately
3 wanks, and I got my vape full of my cum, and every time I try this, it tastes different.
Wait a minute.
So
hold on.
Today,
Okay, no. I was wondering if one of. Okay, so why are these sunglasses on?
Because he's a fat ginger vaping his own cum, dude. He's got a One Punch Man poster on the background. This dude's trying to be a fucking alpha. He knows if he vapes his own cum on YouTube, he is getting laid.
Oh, is that
what?
Vegeta in the background, or Goku, or
no? That's One Punch Man.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
that's who you're referring
basically,
to. I have no idea.
He could stand up with Goku and Vegeta, possibly. We've yet to see the limit of his true power.
Can he be Super Saiyan?
No. As you can see, he has no hair.
when I vape my cum, I'm gonna tell you what it tastes like.
Okay.
Tastes pretty good today.
With the ear rape.
It's the usual.
What does he mean it's the usual?
Why is he doing that?
And
that can't be real, dude.
And for the people listening, it looks like a cloudy white substance in his vape, but who knows? I mean...
But, okay, say if it's just some mixture of some other stuff, you probably shouldn't be vaping that either.
Let's just draw the line at you probably shouldn't be vaping.
Well, fair enough. I agree.
Regardless of your rationale, I mean, I would not vape just because it makes you not look cool. But then again, I also have friends, some of whom are in the chat, that vape, and I don't want to go too hard on the vape community. But you know what I'm talking about, Rabbi. You know what I'm talking about. Those guys that make it their personality, that have those giant rigs that look like fucking...
Vaping's a religion, dude.
They just look like old battery packs. And you're just taking these big, bad-smelling rips off of it and blowing it into other people's clean, fresh air, as fresh and clean as it could be these days.
It's very steampunk.
No, it isn't. It's just very fucking whack.
Yeah, that's what steampunk is.
Steampunk's not. I wouldn't say steampunk's whack.
Well,
you said you like
agree to disagree.
You like the BioShock video game, so therefore you like steampunk.
Well, I mean, I enjoy it in a video game. I'm not trying to be a...
Well, steampunk's an aesthetic. It's an aesthetic.
Correct. Not interested.
Whatever, dude. No, it's not interested in you either.
Okay.
Let's get back to this.
Sorry.
Let's get back to this fucking pussy magnet vaping his own jizz.
It's a little bitter, kind of bleachy, but there's notes of mango and pineapple in there.
No, come on. There's not.
Wait, what was that, Adam?
There's not.
Come on.
Yes. What? The cat clock's a little too much, too. Dude, this guy's a troll for sure.
Yeah, I don't
This is 100% troll. He's got some fucking Mario shit too.
Well, also, if you're noticing
Danny
in the background,
DeVito's in the background.
I was just
dude.
about to
Shut
say
up.
there's a headshot of Danny DeVito.
Is a troll.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and stamp the troll stamp on this video then, because
Come on.
to me, why? But he does look like.
Why does he have Danny DeVito?
Well, he looks like the type of guy that if somebody told you, if I pointed to you, we were in a food court in a mall or something, I pointed across the room and I was like, yo, I went to high school with that guy. He vaped his own cum once. Wouldn't you look at this fucking guy and be like, it's plausible? I
would believe he would do it for sure.
I 100%.
But with the surroundings that he's, pretty obviously.
You think he's giving off troll? He's giving troll vibes.
Troll clues, yeah. So there could be outrage about it, but if you're, you've chosen the right
motif,
matrix choice.
I don't like that he doesn't have a vent up in that air vent up in his room.
That's
there.
just cut out. See, again.
I think that's where he hides. Do you think that's where he hides his special hard drives?
No, that's part of the troll.
What, a grillless vent?
This is brilliant trolls. This is a brilliant troll, yes.
Yeah, I'd be willing to give you that this is a...
If he's not trolling...
I'm going to see...
That person's a sad individual. If you're trolling, it's a good troll.
Oh, no. This one says guy vapes heroin. Let's look at what... I'm just curious. I'm going down another rabbit hole, but... I don't know if this is actually going to... It doesn't show him vaping the heroin. I'm imagining he says some crazy shit. We'll check it out real quick just to see, but I don't want to get into too deep of a fucking rabbit hole.
A vape hole?
A vape hole. Yeah, V hole.
Trying to get in a vape hole, dude?
Trying to get in the T zone, not the V zone, dude.
Fair enough.
Let me maximize that.
What you mean? What?
I don't think this is heroin.
No, I don't think so. This is fake.
It's okay. He just said yee-hoo. He does look legitimately crazy, though. I'd be willing to say, Adam, and I'm going out on a limb here, it's dust. That man is dusted. Either that or he was smoking.
Yeah.
He was smoking fucking embalming fluid cigarettes.
Dog, the sherm will get you, man.
He's shermed out. That's a shermed out gentleman right there. Either that or he's on a special brand or wizard crack. You gotta look out for that wizard crack, dude. Yeah, I don't really think that's he didn't vape heroin. I feel like if you vape heroin, you're just gonna pass out, right?
I don't know. I guess.
Let's see here. Red cum or blue cum? Shut up, Rabbi. What the fuck? Yeah, like wine prudes. Yeah, I can't stand a wine prude.
Try the wine.
I get those from time to time. I actually had one recently at the store. Some guy came in and was like, it seems as though you have a lot of wines from California. I'm just wondering, you have any wines that aren't from California? I went, sir, you are standing at the first place that you first walked up to when you first walked in here. I was like, there's 3 aisles of wine. I guarantee you, not all of them are from California. And he goes, oh, thank you. And he just starts weaving up and down the wine aisle. I was like, why would you even go out of your way to say anything? And it's always the fucking wine guy. He has to come in and make it known that he's there to peruse my wine selection. Get killed in traffic on your way home.
Why does anybody care about the type of wine?
Adam, no one cares about the type
where
of
it's
wine.
from. It's wine. Just fucking drink it and shut up. That's all you gotta do, dude.
They've got nothing going on.
Oh, this is a Russian River Pinot Noir. Like, okay, great.
Get
cool,
your
man.
shit and let's go.
It's a fucking wine. Drink it or whatever you want to do with it. Stick it up your ass, dude.
Well,
Sit on it.
The main thing that pisses me off is that those are the motherfuckers that always come in right as I'm pulling my lunch out or right as I'm getting ready to do something that's going to take me away from the register for a while. It's always them. And you can't leave them out of your sight because you don't know these people these days. It's disarray outside.
They could be dodgy people as well.
Dodgy wine fanatics, dog. And that's what I'm talking about. I can't
dodgy
have
winos, dude.
3 bottles of Woodbridge go missing out of all of a sudden, But that's the thing is like you got to stand there. You can't just leave them to their own devices and continue doing whatever it was you're doing. So, and they're the ones that take like 20, 30 minutes just walking up and down aisles, picking up the same bottle 3 times before they finally settle on it. And they always have to let you know they're settling too, that they're not 100% satisfied.
They never will be.
Get fucking cancer, dog.
Yep.
I hate those people with the utmost intensity.
Uttermost. Milk it.
Shut up, dude. All right, and we're gonna follow that bomb up with another bomb. We're going into Presidential Slampaign.
Oh no, not that.
Got a doozy for us today.
You know I'm totally off script right now.
I know a lot of weed smokers.
Please, Russia, please. He's a bad, bad guy.
The NAACP's endorsed me every time I run. And if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
Every fucking time.
Presidential Slampaign.
I know it gets me because it gets you. And every time I hear you start laughing, I can't contain it.
It's just, he's such an ass. Why would you say that? It's so disingenuous.
Yeah, well, it must have been right before his fucking Adderall shot or whatever they were saying. But I've got two different things today for the Presidential Slampaign. The first one I'm going to show you guys, this happened very recently, I think just within the past day or two. But former Texas congressman and presidential candidate Ron Paul was hospitalized Friday after he suffered a medical condition during a live stream. So I've got the actual piece that they did on it. I think this is from Inside Edition, so it's hard hitting. But I also have the clip of it happening on air without any commentary right after it. So let me pop this over so you viewers can see. And let's watch this run-of-the-mill bitch talk about it. Fucking looks like every other news anchor.
Former Texas congressman and former presidential candidate Ron Paul was hospitalized today after he suffered a medical condition.
Why are they playing the audio of his fucking stroke during...
Did they make that mistake?
Yeah, they did. Here, I'm going to play it back real quick because look, they go right into it as she's introducing the story.
Congressman and former presidential candidate Ron Paul was hospitalized today.
Good job,
after
guys.
He suffered a medical condition and started slurring his words during a live stream.
What an ass.
Former Congressman
Not him,
Ron
the person
Paul
that
suffers
this.
a major medical incident, and it was broadcast live. The 85-year-old physician was taking questions on his live streaming YouTube channel when he started slurring speech and talking gibberish.
Wow.
His guest was in complete shock.
His mouth looks like your mom's pussy.
We have just learned that former Congressman Dr. Ron Paul, 85 years old, has been hospitalized in Texas.
Dr. Andrew Rogove of South Shore University Hospital in New York said the incident looks like the signs of a stroke.
With difficulty speaking and the facial droop, it's very concerning for
Got a regular house over
Today,
here.
Paul seemed to be feeling better, posting a thumbs-up photo from his hospital room. His son, Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky, tweeted, "Thank God Dad is doing well."
Who?
Dad.
Mike Jones?
I got you.
All right, so this is the video of him actually having this episode on whatever live stream he was on. Which if you're this advanced in age, you probably
How old is
shouldn't. He's 85.
85.
You shouldn't be live streaming and shit like that.
No,
if you know you
no.
got
At
shit going
85,
on.
he's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I just think too many old people also run the risk of saying the N-word or something like that.
Well,
or just giving some or conveying some sort of outdated ideology. They're always.
He's a doctor, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess mental acuity wise, he's probably less likely to do that. But this just sucks. I'm gonna go ahead and play the video.
Liquidated. We have to get rid of that. That's a burden. We can barely wear this. We can't buy it.
Oh man.
Whoa.
It's Dr. Paul.
Holy shit, man. You can see that side of his face just start drooping.
It just droops.
We can't buy it.
Damn.
Wow.
That's got to be terrifying, like right in the middle of it, especially if you're a physician and he probably understands what's happening as it's happening and just the sheer fear of it all. Luckily, it didn't seem to fuck him up hard because the next day he tweeted a picture of himself, his face looked normal again and he was smiling and he was giving a thumbs up and stuff like that. But strokes are such a crazy unpredictable. Like you never know what kind of damage it's gonna do. Like look at Dick Clark, you know, and
oh yeah,
shame on whoever decided to keep him on television. Because you can't, I mean, the man's a legend. The man's a fucking legend. And to parade him out there just for the sake of like tradition, you know, we're always used to ringing in the new year with Dick Clark. Well, eventually it had to change anyway, right? Why would you leave this guy on television slurring his fucking words with that wife of his and those tacky gowns?
They embarrassed him.
Well, the worst thing was not the fact that he would talk and like do all these things and shit like that, but they would always zoom in on him kissing his wife. And to watch a man with half a stroke face trying to kiss his wife on New Year's Eve or on New Year's, it's
not gonna work.
You can't help but laugh.
No, it's terrible.
And it's not like the laugh is supposed to be mean, but you just can't. It's like a fart, dude. You can't help that farts are funny, you know. And I mean, to keep
some farts are funny, some farts are scary, dude.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like my Sharpie dot fart. Just enough poop to embarrass me came out. I've been telling way too many poop stories recently. I got to back off those, making myself look incontinent all the time.
Sorry, hear you shuffle around like, what's that?
Yeah, you got little.
We're just wearing diapers now, like
just shitting into a bag. That's one of my biggest fears is like having to eventually like shit in a bag or something like that. Like if I ever get old enough to where that's a problem, I'm offing myself like Brooks. Well, actually, no, I probably wouldn't hang myself. That's a little too much. That's very macabre. I don't want somebody walking in on that.
No.
I'd be a total alpha. I'd just walk out into the wilderness and try to survive like that fuckboy from Into the Wild.
What if you ended up surviving, though?
Well, no, I'll just eat some Persian berries.
What if it just gave you bad gas, and then you're just stuck in the middle of the fucking woods?
That would be cool,
Like,
though.
you pass out, though, from the pain. You're like, oh, that's it, I'm dead. And then you pass out from the pain, and it was actually just, then this huge fart just goes...
And all of a sudden I have like an 8-pack and I'm ripped.
No. But then you wake up like in the morning, you're like, oh, I'm not dead.
Well, I mean, then that would be cool.
Yeah.
So basically what you're saying is like I reverse Into the Wild myself and it becomes a Castaway situation where I overcome and I become...
Right.
I like, that's cool with me. That would be awesome to finish off my life as like a wild man who could run down a cheetah.
You find like a tennis ball and you like you put
start
some
fucking
eyes
it.
on it and stuff. Like
no, I just go right to fucking it.
Spaldy, I don't know what
Wilson.
are tennis.
Wilson.
That was a volleyball, yeah. But what are tennis ball brands?
I don't know.
I
think they're Wilson. They're Wilson too. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. They probably do have Wilson tennis balls.
Wilson's a sporting goods company. I think.
It's like a lame sports. You know, like they do like kind of the volleyball, tennis.
Well, you're not wrong about that.
They probably have badminton shuttlecocks. Don't even try to do a joke.
You just wanted to say shuttlecock. Let's see. So the next Presidential Slampaign content thingy here I have is so recently we all know that Ruth Bader Ginsburg she bit the dust, and there's recently like they basically had her coffin up at Congress. I think it was it at Congress or
I don't know, it was somewhere in DC. I don't know
some building, some old building with pillars in the front of it. They had her coffin out there so that people could go and gawk at it, take pictures, and cry in public. Which is another thing that pissed me off.
Were the people crying in public?
Dog. Okay, so another one of my morning streams this past week, I watched the live stream of the showing of Ginsburg, and all it was, they didn't show the coffin really. All they did was pan around the audience, and then people were just noticing the camera was on them, so they were forcing tears out. It was the biggest showing of disingenuous assholes that just wanted to be seen there, you know, so that people would look around and go, oh, there's one of the good ones.
Right.
That type of bullshit. It's very akin to the people you see in church that you just know are horses' asses in real life.
Yeah.
You know, like my grandma was the worst about it. She'd walk in, oh, he's fucking her. She doesn't know that he's fucking her and like all this other shit. And she'd just tell me all of these bags of shit that were just out here trying to get saved, essentially.
Yeah.
But anyway, while Ginsburg was being shown...
Well, sorry to interrupt, but were they just showing... They weren't showing the coffin, but were they showing...
Okay. Go ahead.
Were they showing the sneezing?
I'm going to fucking show you to the door, dude.
All right.
Yeah, Rabbi says that Wilson has all sorts of balls.
Yes. Yep. Sure do.
Shut up. That fucking carpet bombing you just laid at our doorstep, dude. So during the showing of Ginsburg, fucking Trump and Melania show up, right? And as they're walking up to the coffin, the crowd starts fucking booing them really hard and starts yelling a bunch of shit at them. And the audio is kind of low, so I'm hoping that we can pick it up on here, because obviously the mics, the audience isn't mic'd or anything. But I already know that the audience is a bunch of disingenuous fucks anyway. But it's funny just the change in tone, because everyone goes from really, really sad to just angry and just like a crowd jeering a man.
Yeah.
What? You still hung up on that joke?
No. He said none of the audience was mic'd. Were they worried about the coughing or the sneezing, dude?
It's exhausting.
Oh man.
So yeah, this is the video of Trump at the Ginsburg showing. I guess you can hear it.
They're booing him?
Yeah, they're booing him and yelling
they're
shit.
Getting edgy, dude.
Well, I guess you could say he got Ginsburned.
That's literally on his notepad, ladies and gentlemen.
He's just taking it. But yeah, that's just, it goes to show you.
But why do you think this guy's a narcissist, right? So, well, how do you think he's going to be even more like nuts about stuff?
Absolutely. And that's the thing. That's what pisses me off about the general public as a whole. The fact that they don't understand that the fact that they're just giving this man attention at any capacity is feeding into his ego. Right. And like I said before, you already know the crowd's like this disingenuous fucking like just wants to be seen there kind of crowd.
Well, he always talks about this like, the whatever the bias or whatever, and now it's just he's just making, they're validating like he's kind of saying like, this is wherever they're in something court hall, whatever. So
yeah, big white building with columns out in front.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like now he's going to be even more enraged.
Well, yeah, he's a fuckboy. I mean, that's how fuckboys react, and I feel like that's how narcissists in general. I think all politicians at the root of it all, I think they're all narcissists.
The root, yeah.
At least on that level, Oh shit.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. Oh, we got a call coming in from Mr. Rabbi. Hello, sir.
Boo.
Oh, my goodness. Don't boo us. He's over there yelling boo, but he's standing in front of a mirror. How's it going today, sir?
That was a good one.
Good, man. Good. Had to work today.
Nice.
So I've been in and out of the stream. I also had to rub one out a minute ago.
Did you finish into a sock like a good man?
No, I put it in a bowl and smoked it. It's kind of
okay.
Bleachy or whatever they said.
Yeah.
Do you have a cat clock behind you?
Oh yeah, I didn't. I forgot about the cat clock.
He did. He's lying.
No, of course not. I don't have that at all.
You should.
Well, no pussy over here. No.
What is it you do again?
I sell drugs.
Fair enough.
It's a pharmaceutical rep, it sounds like.
You're right.
Well, if you kids are looking for a reputable dealer, you need to seek out Rabbi Redeye. He's got the uncut good, from what I've heard, on the dark web.
Yeah, man. Got that fentanyl. You can try to vape that, I guess.
That's what the people don't know is Rabbi actually just hangs out on the dark web, fucking catfishing people and holding their nudes for ransom and shit like that. It's insane to me that's actually like there's an industry around that. Like
he actually lives in India, actually. So.
Rabbi Redeye.
Yeah, he's calling from India right now.
I've been working on my accent.
Apparently, there's a virus on our computer, and he needs the VPN in.
Oh no! Yeah, you
to
better
help us out.
Be careful practicing that fucking accent. You're gonna get yourself canceled down there.
Well, I'm just worried we might have a brain-eating amoeba coming soon, since it's been fucking a lot of flooding and messed up infrastructure over where I'm at. And I just heard that there's a brain-eating amoeba in Houston. There was like recently a lot of flooding and stuff. Yeah.
Are you
so
shitting me?
Everybody, no, dude. And so they're telling everybody to not drink their tap water until further notice.
Holy
not using
shit!
anything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a quick goggle search real quick. That's fucking that's terrifying. That's the type of shit that makes me afraid. Like, I don't fear very many things in life, but something so uncontrollable and something so innocuous that seems so innocuous, like drinking tap water, that's scary. Like, if that's a vulnerability, you have to worry about a brain-eating amoeba.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's water supplies are like fucked up all over this country. It's just only
Except for here, where the water is award-winning, apparently. Apparently. Holy shit, here it is.
Mountains.
It says Texas City declares disaster after brain-eating amoeba found in tap water. Oh shit. Officials in the city of Lake Jackson, Texas, issued a disaster declaration on Saturday in response to drinking water contaminated with a brain-eating amoeba. The city is under a do not use water order and has requested an emergency declaration from the state. So, I mean, dude, that means you can't like shower with it or anything either, because like...
Gets in your eyes?
Yeah, it gets everywhere. Like... That fucking sucks, man. That's I'm sure those people are just thinking like, dude, 2020.
You know what?
What?
Ron Paul's from Texas.
Oh yeah,
Maybe that
yes he
causes
is.
Stroke. Yeah, that causes stroke. Maybe it's really a brain-eating amoeba.
I knew you were an FBI agent, dude. He's over here. He's on the Brass Tacks podcast dropping red pills, just trying to inform the public. He's like, if I inform people 10 people at a time, I'm getting God's work done. Fucking FBI rabbi. The city of Lake.
I'm apocalyptic, dog. Just apocalyptic.
Yeah, man. He's the villain that just wants to see the world burn.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He's an edgelord.
We don't allow edgelords on this fucking show.
Yeah. Anyone that
It's bad
rivals.
enough I have Rick. I have 50% of an edgelord here, so.
Adam just doesn't like people that rival his alpha. That's his problem. Adam's always afraid he's going to get his ass kicked live on the air.
No, I don't care.
That's such an alpha thing to do, to cancel someone.
Yeah, you know, keeping it real.
No, what do I care?
I just don't like people encroaching on my space. I'm very territorial, so when Adam gets out of hand, dude, I just flex a little bit. He knows to sit back down. He knows he doesn't want to get his lunch spilled all over the ground, dude. Talking that good shit, get popped in the dick kisser one too many times. You start learning your lessons. Let's see. And it doesn't look like there's an end in sight to
You know
this.
what's the opposite of lessons?
What? Okay. Dude, you're such a piece of shit. I don't like that this is what you chose to hang on to as your on-air persona.
Morons, dude.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
Oh shit.
Yo, you're Adam's in rare form today. That's just insane though. Oh, okay. Well,
it's okay. It's okay. No apologies.
I think on that note though, we're I don't think we have anything left to give. So, Rabbi, I'm gonna hang up and start bringing this thing in for a landing. Now that Adam has taken over the fucking joystick, is trying to drive it into the mountain. Oh God, I suck.
Jesus, that was bad. All right, I'll let you. Yeah, get some sleep, guys.
Yeah, thanks, man. Have a good night, man. Peace. And with that being said, we clearly need to get the fuck out of here.
Ugh.
Thank you guys for joining us for another installment of the Brass Tacks podcast.
Those are all good jokes. I stand by those jokes, god damn it.
They were decent jokes.
Call in if you like them.
If you have any suggestions for the show or anything you'd like to see featured on here, please send it to send any suggestions to therealbrasstacks@gmail.com. Catch us live on YouTube and Podbean every Saturday, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 2 p.m. West Coast, 5 p.m. East Coast. I think this coming week we're gonna have to do the episode. I don't know if is it this week that we're not doing it on Saturday?
This coming week, yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'll make sure you follow our Instagram or follow the Facebook. Just
It'll
search
be
for
Friday,
Tacks
I think,
Podcast.
right?
You'll find us.
Can we do Friday?
Well, I have to check my schedule. I'm not sure if I can do Friday, so we might have to be a Sunday. So
okay.
I'll keep you guys posted. Just check out our social medias. I'll drop all that information later on in the week. And check out our Teespring link. Buy some merchandise and all that good shit. If you need a drug bag, a liquor mug, a T-shirt, so you can you can assert your alpha status on other people. Those are available for you. And make sure you drop a like and subscribe and follow and all that other dumb shit on every podcast under the sun. Until next week, people, have a great week. Take care. Be safe. Don't get sick. Later.
Don't get sick.
Yeah.
Okay.